Hi guys, it's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life, and today I'm going to start my painting my acrylic pours. I'm excited and scared. I found a shirt that I was actually getting ready to throw away, and I said, wait a minute, a shirt you're about to throw away is a perfect painting shirt. It's falling off my body. It's just too big anymore. I had one in pink too, and now it's rags. And the black one, just like it, I gave to my daughter. Sorry, I'm moving around all the time. I'm not used to putting it in my hand. I've pretty much finished setting up the table, and Stop it. Gracie, no. And I mixed the paints. I have 8 colors here, and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I've got. And then I'm going to set things up, hopefully, and get it going. Be right back. Here's my very organized mess. I'm going to put these paints away, of course, before I get started. Here's my colors. I'm using these little mini solo cups from the Dollar Tree. The same thing with these craft sticks. I'm using Floetrol. It's a mixing medium. It thins out the paint so it makes it more pourable. And you're supposed to use it for like house paint and stuff, but most crafty people use it in their paint as well. And it's white. And let's see, I have it's not exactly black, it's called Pavement. But I have that, and I have a really dark, it's called Admiral Blue. It's pretty, and I have a little white. And I have a Key West, and then a Caribbean. This is the Caribbean, sorry. And this is the Tuscan Teal. So hopefully they'll look nice together. And then at the last minute, I decided to do a light blue and a light green. Now, this looks purple on the computer, but I'm looking at a kind of like a country, just one of those country slate blues. It's like a lighter shade of my shirt. And this here on the camera, I can't believe how neon it looks. But when I'm looking at it, it's not at all what you're looking at. It's completely different. So that's creepy and weird. I don't understand that. But let me stand up here. I've got some gloves going. I purchased this very large tray from the restaurant shop. And I purchased this smaller black tray from the Target dollar spot for $3. This was $3, and this big thing was $6. And I got this off Amazon. And I'm going to be using, I brought 3 canvases out. 2 of them are 5x7s, and this little one's a 4x4. And I thought I would just play around with the smaller canvases today, which is why I'm using my small cups. Otherwise, I'd be using these larger plastic cups that I also got from the Dollar Tree. So hopefully these 2 trays are going to contain my mess. Mainly the mess will be in that little one, which I lined with some parchment paper sheets that I also got from the Dollar Tree. I got a whole box of these gloves. They are latex and powder free. Got them from Amazon. Pretty much got everything from Amazon. I'm still waiting for a couple things in the mail, but I don't need to wait on them. I got these from the Dollar Tree. I need to put them in here somewhere. Everyone that I see on TV, or rather on YouTube, says that they put them right in here in these little corners, but these other 2 don't have those kind of corners. This is solid wood here, so I'm gonna have to play with that. But the reason why they give it legs is so that I can reach underneath it and pick it up and move it around and stuff. So I'm gonna go and play with that, and I'm gonna set up my camera on my big tripod. And, oh, I got to get my fire out, my kitchen fire, flamey. I don't mean to have a kitchen fire to put out. I have to get my little candle lighter that I'm going to use in place of my kitchen torch till the butane comes in the mail. Butane? Is that how you say it? But that's not due till the 2nd. And what is today? It's the last day of July, Tuesday the 31st. All right, guys. I just spent about 30 minutes trying to get the tripod to give me the best possible angle, and this is it. You're a little crooked, but I can't fix it. I don't know how. So I'm not going to worry about it. You'll just have to tilt your head the other way. And I cannot get it any closer. I had it much further away, but this is the closest I could get. So your main focus is going to be in the black tray, not anything else around it. And you can't see everything, but that's just the way it is because that's my only setup. I have some fire to hopefully use to bring out some cells. Now, I'm not using any silicone to create more cells because the Floetrol makes cells naturally, and I just want to start with that. I'm also going to want to experiment with no cells, but then I won't be able to use the Floetrol. I'll have to use glue and water, and there is a little water in all of these to thin them out a little more. So, where's my cup? I don't know if I want to use a bigger cup. No, I think what I'll do is a double dirty pour. And people they drive me crazy. They mix their cups, they fill their cups on their canvas, and it makes me a wreck. So I'm not going to do that. I have the room to spare. So, and I understand that the first color you put in is the last color that's going to come out. So I really don't know how I feel about that. So I think I'm going to add some of this blue-green, Key West green. Sorry if you can't see what's going on inside the cups. Maybe if I move them. No, not yet. No, I want the darker one. Remember, I have no idea what I'm doing. And all you do is you layer the colors. I think I want a little white in between. Give it a little mix as you go. This has some Floetrol, the paint, and a little water. And I can't tell you how much mixing I have done today. Now I have the we'll call it black, but it's not really black. I have the black, the light blue, and the green off to the side because I'm not sure that I want to use that color in my very first pour. So we'll see. And from here, you just keep layering the colors. I don't know if you can see. It's just different colors being layered. And you flip the canvas over to the top of these. And then you flip it back over and you let it sit for a moment so that the paint can run down to the canvas before you actually remove the cups. I'm trying to think of a color I want to end with. I love this beautiful light color, so we'll just pour that in there. I want to leave a little bit left of my colors in case I want them for something. All right, here's my 2 dirty cups. Now I can't exactly do a traditional flip, so I'm just going to do one like that, and the other one's going to have to be a little messier. All right, we did it. Now just let them sit. I've seen people take a needle and poke a hole in the bottom of the cups, I guess, to make it get down to the bottom better. And I hope I used enough Floetrol and water to make it fluid enough. Otherwise it'll be really slow and thick. So I don't know. Some people just lift. Some people slide the cup and then tip it open. There are so many different ways. If you pull this up in YouTube, every page is different, and I forgot, not page, every channel person does it differently. They mix differently, they pour differently, but this is a double dirty cup pour. That's what I'm doing on a 5x7. All right. I have no idea what to do. All right, I'm scared to death. All right, don't be scared. All right, ready, go. That's pretty so far. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alrighty, and the same thing here. I think I'll go inward. I have a lot of dark in here. Alright, I can see some cells beginning. When I'm done, I will try. I'll bring you closer when I'm done. I'll take the camera off this thing and bring it down so you can see the end result. I hope you can see this. I'm sorry that you're so far away. Before I do the complete corners, I'm just going to get close to them. You lose a lot of paint in this kind of a project, and I can see that I have too much paint. But what do I know? It's my first time. And they try to make sure to get their edges all the way around because, you know, they want it to pour. Some of them talk through their videos and some of them play music. But I don't know how to play music without getting yelled at. You know what I mean? Ooh, it's all over me. It's all over me. Now they use their fingers to touch up corners because it's only going to continue pouring. So it really doesn't matter. And do you see how those pins that I put in the bottom really help move this thing around? All right, think. Use a rag. Oh, my rag, I just have this little rag here. Okay, hold on. So far, there's no paint outside of the black thing. That's good. It's one of the reasons why I chose to do this when I'm home alone. All right, now, let's go ahead and add some fire. Okay, Lord Jesus, be you with me. Let's add fire. Hey. Okay. This breaks up any bubbles. I did have a big bubble at first. And it brings out any cells that may or may not be there. This is very pretty, but it's darker than I want it to be. I could use a little more of the white and this really light green that I love, but I'm afraid to touch it because it's beautiful, it's new. Hello, do you need more fire? Ooh. Apparently I can't play with fire and talk at the same time. It just brought a couple things out, not a whole lot. I wish I had more light in this house, but I don't. And it looks like it's gonna rain, so it's kind of cloudy. It's okay for my first one. It's okay. I'm glad I didn't add any of the black. That would have been disappointing. But what I'd like to do is make another one with a bunch of different colors. Use the black, use the blue, use the green, you know. Now, the only thing I didn't do was prepare a place to put this when I was done with it, so it could continue dripping out of the way. Great. All right, I am such a professional. And a lot of people, if they see it and they're like, oh, this is too dark, I want more white, they just pour more white on it. So why don't I do that? Why be afraid? If I don't like it, I could just scrape it all off. Save the canvas for another one. But I feel like I could use a little more white along here and along here. Okay, now what? Okay. Now we just, oh, yes. On top of that, you would put another color. Hello. I hope this ends up being something that I really like. Picture-wise and hobby-wise. All right, I added the two colors that I thought it was missing. So now we just let it do its thing. I'm seeing some really beautiful things happening, except where that stripe is that I just made. So let's just go this way. Don't be scared. What if we go this way? Sorry, you can't see that. All right, but I do want a darker color now. Ooh. I wish I could just make a tiny little. Some people would say, stop, it's perfect. And other people watching might say, keep going, or do us a favor and start over. Ooh. I don't know. But let's go this way. See, I don't like what I did. I don't know how to undo it. I need some darker color on that. Come on, pour. Whoa. It's probably going to end up being a really long video, or I might end up doing something about that, cutting some of it out. I like, now everything I do over here I don't like, and I don't know how to remedy that. I don't want to add any of those odd colors that I left out. What if I just do something like this to help spread the color around? I really love this one, well, two of these corners I just love. So I'm trying not to ruin them. Thank God for paint shirts. Well, this definitely isn't going to go down as a favorite of mine. because I just don't like what I see. It's like it needs more white there, but it needs less white there. I don't know. Bear with me as I pour, tip, whatever. See, I love this, and I love these two corners over here, but this didn't turn out right, and I don't know how to change it. Don't hate me. Let me learn from my mistakes. Where does this go? Like that side just has too much white or something. Okay, we're getting rid of some of it. That's good. My, this sure is messy. Well, I lost that one corner that I really liked. It's gone. Bring back the other corner. This probably is making a real mess on the back of this canvas too. So that's an acrylic pour. And it's interesting. I'm gonna add a little fire to the areas that are recently poured. Maybe. I didn't anticipate getting paint all over this little pink thing, but que sera, sera. I don't see any cells coming out. And there's not a, ooh, look at that mess I made. Blech. There's not a lot of cell action at all going on with this. All right, I don't like it. I don't like this area here, but I don't know how to fix it. I like the flow of everything else, but not that. I'm gonna let it dry. Oh, that's right, I don't have a place to put it yet. All right, I'm gonna go and find a place to put this painting so that I can move on to the next thing. I'll be back.